Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to a very special episode of the Digital Marketing Misfits Show, where this is going to be episode 11. And for our longtime listeners, this isn't quite episode 11 because
the 11th episode,
the 11th, in true misfit fashion. I was putting together a new website for us and realized we skipped 11 when we were counting, and none of you noticed.
But it goes to 11.
I'm sorry. You guys, no one pays attention to a thing. It was a test. You all
failed. Wow.
So this is episode 11, sort of. Let us know if you noticed in the comments. And guys, we should actually make a whole lot of predictions because I'm going to put this in episode 11 slot. We'll look like geniuses. What do we say? I just wish I knew what the date was where this was going to go because I didn't check. But yeah, so we got some interesting topics tonight. We're just talking about really more random shit that we were talking about on Amazon. Really, Barb had a really good insight about how none of you guys noticed episode numbers because details do not matter. I know all the perfectionists in the room, like their hearts are breaking right now, but no.
It only matters if you show up. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Details don't matter. I mean, we're all here. Half of us are looking homeless tonight. I mean, we got short hoodies. That's got the big long beard. I mean,
this is actually a backdrop. I'm outside with like a trash can that's on fire.
So I mean, we've got some more TikTok commentary. Where do you guys want to start tonight? Because again, in true misfit fashion, we hardly plan anything. We just kind of show up and riff. But you guys like that in the audience.
We need to capture that pre-show spunk because pre-show spunk, our conversation is fire. We press play and it's quiet. And then I feel like at the end of the show, it's similar too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So, okay, I can start, but just to get something moving. So, Barb, I shared with you the bean flicker coffee guy and talking about his crazy idea of promoting coffee while having a good cause and how to donate to a good cause. I've watched a ton of his content and it is freaking hilarious. And his wife does one of those pure romance things where she sells adult stuff. And so he introduces like his wife's niche and with his coffee niche, and then somehow figured out a way to make a good cause. And his content is freaking hilarious. And I love the way he markets. And I love his lives. Like everything that he does, it's like my spirit animal.
Yeah. I mean, I pulled it up for anyone watching in visual land. It's like you said.
My little bean flickers. You might be wondering what's going on right here. Well, today's the day where I'm gonna break down why the fuck I do stupid shit like this. It's still going. So
the internet's a wonderful place. I'll just leave it at that.
It really is.
I have no idea.
But I mean, what a great hook.
I was saying we call that a hook in marketing.
Yeah.
A visual hook.
Yeah.
And he named his coffee company the Bean Flicker, which goes with both freaking.
It's like the perfect intersection.
It's the perfect combination between the two. And he always wears like his branded stuff in all his lives. And he's in his garage telling his story, how he was still working full time, how he was processing the beans. And he literally tells his entire story, packages all of his beans in the garage during lives and makes videos. He's just making content and sharing his story. And I love his story. And because of that, he gets crazy engagement and crazy sales because of the stories that he tells.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what you guys are doing, what niche you're in, just freaking make content and tell your story.
Yeah. It'll open up so many doors for you. Again, the guy packs coffee beans in the garage and hit record.
100%. He does not care what you guys think. Like everybody's like, oh, you need to put the bourbon, like the pecan bourbon. We need more. And he was out. He's like, fine, I'll just do it. So he throws a bunch of coffee beans in, pulls out a good bourbon, and just starts pouring it in and starts stirring it up with some like black dong. And he's like, I'm going to make special for you. It's so freaking funny. And the engagement is so high. I just love that brand.
It's people like real. I mean, the death of Instagram. Oh, we were cliffhanger, I think, from 5 episodes from now in the future. I think was we were going to do Rachel Peterson predictions, and one of them was going to be the death of Instagram.
Mm.
And I agree with that because people hate polished fake stuff. I mean, let's be real. You can only aspire. You can only watch. I mean, at least especially in our marketing space, you can only watch so many Lambos and vacation houses.
Mhm.
Like, oh, this is how I'm going to be next year. No, you're
Yeah,
not.
like TikTok, if you can overcome like whatever your hangups are, none of us looks fancy. Like, I definitely have not washed my hair today, etc. I know Thad hasn't.
I have not.
But, like TikTok
I'm
allows
third in line. We got
yeah, TikTok allows you to just be irreverent and spur of the moment and just awkward and whatever. That doesn't mean your videos have to be crappy. They don't have to be poorly edited and poorly lit. Do you know what I mean? But the authenticity and just like you're capturing like a moment in time in someone's life and like portraying that in your video and just be your like unapologetic self. Like that dude in the video, at one point he just like there's a transition and now he's wearing this like mesh like I don't even know what it is. It's like a Borat style.
Lingerie.
Yeah. But as long as you don't like, you can look stupid and you can be stupid. But as long as you're having fun and being yourself, that comes across. That's what's important, is that you love doing it.
yes.
If
And
there's
what I
anything
think
we've
now-
learned about like all of these reality shows and people with their fancy shit and unnecessary stuff, like it doesn't buy any type of, happiness. So like, let's cut right through it and let's, just get real, that's just kind of where we're all at. And I think in our journeys, like we don't need the need for fluff. Like let's cut straight to the point and let's serve value. And that's what the other people on the side of the camera are wanting. They want a reason to sit around and listen to you. They want to relate to what you're saying. They want to be able to feel like they're sitting down and having a cup of coffee with you in the mornings because like you're going to say something that relates to them on the other side of that camera.
That's true. I've even noticed that too. What that was this past Sunday? No, it was like 2 Sundays ago. I don't know, whenever it was. I was watching one of the, I saw the football shows and Sunday, all the analysis. Something that I see that a lot of people do in broadcast TV is they don't break the fourth wall. They're just having conversations amongst themselves and people just watch. Like that was like, Regan, you're saying just say something relatable. Someone's going to like, they want to have a cup of coffee with you, but at the same time, like talking, even us talking amongst ourselves, that was like a big thing I'm kind of wrestling with because I want to talk to the audience, but some people don't necessarily want that. Meanwhile, audience, let us know where you're watching us because I know Facebook is a new destination that we're on here. We're trying something new.
Oh, nice.
Actually, the reason why we're trying it new, it's a shameless plug. We actually revamped digitalmarketingmisfits.com. Go check it out. All of our episodes are there, and they're all transcribed and now searchable. So if you're like, oh, I remember that one cool shit they were talking about 2 weeks ago, type it in the search bar. It'll timestamp the video. It'll go right to the segment where we talked about it.
Oh, bean flicker.
Yes.
Yeah, like, I don't know if I want my content searchable.
You don't want anything that can incriminate you or
I'm gonna hide under the table for at least a couple weeks to understand that it's safe. Right on brand. I love it.
Right on brand. Again, it is brand. Yeah, that's right what we're doing. But it's a cool little piece of software. Go check it out because the old WordPress website was kind of shite. To be honest, I didn't put much effort into it. But this, I don't have to put much effort into for it to be really, really cool.
what's
Shoot,
next?
fire, aim.
What'd you say?
Shoot, fire, aim is what that first website was.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
a massive action with no clue of what I was doing.
I also
I
need
think
to
you-
work on that logo.
You don't like our
Yeah.
bear? We should name him.
I think our bear is gonna be retired because he looks like the cousin that was left at the junkyard of Ted.
Yeah.
And I'm here for that, but like we might graduate and give like the bear a little bit more fierceness. I think we can tie him into the new
Like
logo.
black and gold.
Make him one of
Yeah.
those
Black and
special
gold.
gummy
There you
bear.
go.
Special one.
No.
Yeah.
Black and
FYI,
gold
if you're
bears.
ever going to come up with a brand, don't make it black and gold.
Oh my god.
Please, no.
Yeah, be original.
Big
But yeah,
Purple
if you
fans
wanna-
over here.
if you want to do the freaking the bear, or someone wants to do it, because I'm no graphic artist. That was a Canvas special. I put Misfit into the search bar and that popped up, and I was like, all right.
I think we can hire a graphic artist or hire somebody who's actually a professional that can put the bear like on an eagle or something, you know, drinking a beer.
American flag.
Yeah, with the American flag.
Coming out of the
There you go.
Let's go.
I mean, if it costs $100, like who cares? Like, make it happen.
All right, somebody else run with that. I can't be bothered.
Done. I think Scotty and I can take care of that.
Yeah.
If you want a patriotic bear.
Yeah. America.
With like huge necks.
Yeah. And yes, I see a comment from YouTube. There is 7 of us today. It's rare.
Yeah.
All 7 of us get together, but we're not going to miss a show. But we are going to be going back to every 2 weeks after this one. November was a special month. We wanted to just see a lot of us.
Yeah, we're gonna go. I guess we went 4 for 4 this month.
We did.
Wow.
I think one of the months we went 0 for 4, so we kind of made up for it.
Yeah. We did have to.
People thought we were done.
Yeah.
I thought we were done. I actually messaged some of the group in our chat, and I was like, I think we're running out of steam, guys. I don't know.
No.
Never.
And then everybody assured me, no, we're not. We're just getting started. So that is true now. True. So this is, although this was around episode 11 was the gap, because episode 12 was where the hell have we been? Yeah, so this is perfect to refill that lost time.
Yeah. P.S. guys, we're gonna be gone the next couple weeks, so
yeah, exactly.
When you see this in sequential order.
Yeah.
Yes. Those of you who come in and binge us later after 3 years from now, they'll be like, wow, man, these guys really didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Which we did pass a milestone for a total number of watches on YouTube, right? Didn't we just pass a milestone?
1,000.
Look at that. That's awesome.
Hey, I celebrate every victory.
I'll take 1,000 views on YouTube, especially on a long form, hour-long video. Absolutely. Oh, hang on. Sorry, because it's episode 11. I'm going to make a prediction in about 5 episodes. We're going to pass 1,000 views.
Yeah.
I'm the time traveler from TikTok. It's going to happen.
That's right.
And we're also going to find the lost city of Atlantis on 12/12/22.
Yes.
Yep. Everybody knows that. Yeah. I can't believe some of that stuff makes it into the mainstream when it's on my news feed from like MSN. Like, TikToker going famous for predicting the future. I'm like, seriously? You're an actual news channel. Why are you reporting this?
Oh, well, all right, hold on. That's perfect segue. All right, because we just learned that more Americans now are getting their news from TikTok and other social media sites. Under the Desk News is reporting.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Under the Desk News.
I love her.
She's great.
It sounds like a reputable source right there. Under the Desk News.
Yeah. Whenever they come across my For You page, I'm watching.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
well, she's actually got a job with the LA Times. So, I mean, they I saw her come up, but it wasn't, she wasn't under a desk, and it was like LA Times verified account. And she's like, I know it's weird. I'm sitting in a chair.
Don't trust.
But LA Times wouldn't let me go under the desk. But yeah, it's here, let's bring this up. There was a lot of, I can't remember everything that was in that clip. So I'm just going to pull it up and we can give a listen. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear it or not. So, because I can never hear you when I'm playing my stuff.
No wonder why more Americans are getting their news on TikTok. CNN just had this headline out. The Fed okayed a supersized rate hike. Here's what you need to know. Here's what rising interest rates mean for you. Well, I don't know who they were talking to, but it certainly wasn't me or anybody I know. The article says that mortgage rates are at a 20-year high. Car loans are at an 11-year high. Groceries are up 13%. So they advise that you put $10,000 in a Series 1 bond, where if you're really wealthy, you invest in some short-term bonds or some tax-free municipal bonds. Or if you're really, really wealthy and you want to play the stock market, invest in financial services organizations because they're going to be making a ton of money as poor people have to take out loans to make ends meet, and they're paying interest on those loans. The article goes on to say there's not much to do with 401ks, and that if you just save your money and wait it out, it'll be best. And to add insult to injury, they say, don't worry, it's not that bad. At least the price of avocados has gone down.
I mean, again, sums it up. I don't think mainstream news kind of caters to this crowd. It's not relatable like at all.
Also, can I know, you guys know I'm still obsessed with Amber Heard. The whole coverage, like the whole legacy news coverage of that, which legacy news can be bought. It's all owned by the same 5 people versus people like Popcorn Planet. Dom, I think you would really like him if you are not familiar.
No.
But it's like there are alternative journalists that are like us, but it's like you are responsible to your viewers. And so there's like a different accountability because people are tuning into your channel because they want to know the facts and the truth. And so they're not going to watch you. And therefore you're not going to make money on YouTube if people aren't watching. And so it's like a different kind of accountability, which I think is really dope. It's almost like crowdsourced, like news, you know? Anyway, so
I mean, wait. So you said alternative journalists like us. Are we journalists?
Well, if we were covering some kind, like if we were covering the Amber Heard stuff when that was going on, but when I was watching that, it was like the disparity between legacy journalism, which was saying, "Oh, Amber is a victim," and kind of trying to paint Johnny Depp in, you know, a negative light, so that because she was buying off all of these news outlets or online like TMZ and stuff. Like it basically, they can be bought. And then there are people who are accountable to their viewers and they will get, basically canceled if they're reporting shit that's not true. Do you know what I mean? And so it's just like a different kind of accountability versus I'm only accountable to money, which is obviously what legacy news is all about. So anyway, so that's dope that people are going to TikTok for their news because it's freeing the news being correlated to money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, it's now correlated to attention.
Right.
Yeah, because I know there was again, in the endless swath of TikTok, I remember seeing something where someone was, I forget what news publication it was, but they were like, we don't try to report facts. We want you to get a click.
Right.
Because the way that because now with people not having newspaper subscriptions and paying for news, they get paid, they're supported by ad revenue. Mm-hmm. Online, it's all native ad impressions and it's all like all those, those clickbait articles at the bottom, they get paid for that. So they're like, all right, we have to make a really good headline to get the click. And then when somebody clicks in, oh, we made our penny. We don't care how long you stay now. Because we know we're going to get however many million clicks, however many million pennies for that particular article.
Sounds like certain content creators on TikTok.
Yes.
You ever tried to like comment on one of those news articles on the legacy media too? You can't. You go, where's the comment button? Oh,
Yahoo.
Comments
Yahoo
disallowed.
allows you to comment though, but it's a cesspool every single time. Yahoo. It actually got so bad that they actually had to pause commenting for like 6 months.
How do you spell that?
You just scroll all the way to the bottom. There's like a comment section. You got to go past the native ads and clickbait though.
Do you have that in AOL up at the same time, Tom? Or
AOL? I don't know.
Net zero.
I mean, Yahoo.
Hey, I get my guilty once a day. I go to yahoo.com and read all the headlines because it's just so satisfying. Like, makes me feel a lot better about my own life usually.
Nice. Good.
I'll tell you what, though. There's a really good copywriting lesson to be had with news copywriting because, again, they make their money when you click.
Yeah, I should listen to you because we went through that on my videos and you were pointing out that I didn't do very well. And then when I changed it, I was like, oh, look, I'm actually getting clicks.
That's like a recurring theme that I feel like I keep saying to people who are asking, like, why is my content not performing? And I'm like, I can almost guarantee you that it's your hook and your editing. Like if you are doing your whole TikTok video, staring at the camera, not breathing, and just like in one take with all the dead space and all the pauses and everything in, I can virtually guarantee you it's that. And then you don't have a good hook.
Oh,
yeah. So right here. Let's look at now. Scotty's groaning. Look at this one. Single mom reveals why she'll never shop at Goodwill again. I was a big fan of Goodwill. I'm having a hard time not clicking on that myself. Why would you hate Goodwill? I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but there's not something that's like. There's a lot of reasons that you could go, but like, even if, why would you not click on that?
No, because
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Dude, the reason why I hate Goodwill is because they organize their shirts. I love t-shirts. Like I love buying t-shirts. they organize them by color, not by size. So you're going in there looking for like a medium, and no, they just have it by red, orange, yellow, etc. I'm like, who does that?
If
What?
that's your biggest problem,
Costco.
That is my biggest one as a consumer. From like a standpoint of like a moral human, I have other issues, but
Yeah, but that basically is like single mom reveals why she'll never shop there. Okay, fine. Like there's a reason, and then they just layer it in. I was a fan until, and they basically imply until this.
And then the thumbnail picture. Ooh.
Yes, facial expressions always get more clicks than not having facial expressions. Fact.
I feel like
verifiable fact.
I feel like this could be content. Like I've shopped at Goodwill, but you don't shop at Goodwills in the hood. You always go to the fancy Goodwills, like the high end parts of town. That's where you go.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, yeah. Although, wait, did I? Oh, here's another one. Same thing. Right? Is this the same woman? Same? No, it's not.
The Reba McEntire one, because fans want to know what heartbreaking loss on Instagram. What happened, Reba?
There it
She's a
is.
single mom that works 2 jobs. That's really.
They don't give a shit.
Come on, Fancy.
But these are all things. I mean, if you're gonna write titles for videos, titles for articles, hooks for TikTok. I mean, if you just open up your TikTok, you're like, oh, you wouldn't believe what happened to Reba McEntire. She's at a heartbreaking loss. Now you're hooked.
Yeah.
So you want to say that something happened, but not say what. There's always a key piece of information missing from a headline on the news or on news articles. Like, absolutely. Where's another one? Amazon left in chaos after shoppers find this out. I mean, that's literally an ad for Capital One. But still, they left something out. There's always a piece missing, which is, again, TikTokers that report headlines and then comment on headlines without the key piece of information.
Yeah.
I hate it. Like, tell me you just read the headline. But anyone else? Like, again, you copywriting lessons.
T-Junkie read it. You read it, so you don't have to.
It's awesome. Oh, resellers being stopped. Yeah, that is one thing that, like, I do kind of blame TikTok and social media. Oh, hey, you can buy stuff at Goodwill and sell it hot, and then everyone goes to buy at Goodwill, and guess what? Prices go up.
Yeah, or trying to find like Halloween blankets at TJ Maxx or Home Goods, and yeah, life is so hard.
These are like really first world problems.
Serious.
I have that struggle every single year. I know. I can feel you. I feel you.
Or just do the Scotty thing. Get the Boo Humbug shirt.
Yeah.
How many Halloweens has that shirt seen?
My kid's 13, so 13.
That's awesome.
Because, yeah.
It's almost as old as some of our viewers.
Still fits.
Talking about that,
That's the more impressive part.
My son and his friends are on here watching. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Don't
be ridiculous.
Yeah, don't pick your son up.
Those kids are playing probably Cards Against Humanity. Now, you guys, listen. Let's get some good cards out of there. Text me something funny.
Oh yeah, let us know.
Dude, I feel like that'd be a really good idea for us, like, to come up with topics for the show. Just have like a marketing thing, and then like and kind of juxtapose the two in combination. Do you know?
Are you saying like a Cards Against Marketing style episode?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
There's like a white card. Like we all have to like come up with like 5 that are, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. How would we do that from across the country? Because we're not exactly close.
Well, we all have to somehow have some cards, and then we all hold them up, and then the people in the chat are the ones that pick the winner.
Oh, I like that. I love when we get the audience.
I think we plan this for a meetup, because that's a really fun game to think of from a marketing perspective.
I'm so down for a meetup after it's not cold anymore.
Yeah,
go somewhere warm.
What if it's in the Bahamas?
Florida.
Florida. Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait. I like the Bahamas better because Florida is terrifying to me.
It was 69 this week. It was so cold, so I don't know.
Of course,
I'm just game to like say we should all just meet in Vegas in proper misfit fashion.
But then just stay in the hotel the whole time.
I told you I'm not sure I'm allowed back, but we'll see.
Fine.
Yeah, we could
go,
always
we'll go to the nice part
show
of
up to
Vegas.
Todd's. We'll show up to
Show up at
Todd's.
Todd's. Yeah,
Yeah.
Show up at Todd's, all of us at the same time.
100%.
Or Adrian in Texas.
What, in Texas?
Yeah.
We'll show up.
You,
Again,
you got
either one
the,
of
you
them.
got the key,
Here's my
right?
house.
You still have the key, right?
I do.
You made a copy, right? Good.
100%. Shh.
Shh, why are you
He doesn't
telling all
watch
the
this. He
secrets?
does not
Why
watch
are you
this show.
broadcasting that to the world?
He does not watch this show.
He's like, haha, there's no key. It's a code.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Retina scanning.
Yeah. I know the back door that gets left open.
That's what she
It
said.
probably is.
All right. Yeah. Guys, just FYI, I mark all of these explicit. So this is fine. We're not going to get taken off. YouTube, though, might have a problem. I don't know.
I don't know what I said. What are you talking about?
Nothing.
What?
Yeah.
Jamar was last week. So, I mean, you
True.
know.
I don't know if the algorithm can spot that,
Shaking
though.
salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah, he was doing
Yeah,
product
shake
reviews.
Mm,
Like the bean flicker, but different.
mm. I'm so glad Jason's child is watching this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
exactly.
know nothing
Yeah, this
about
is-
a bean flicker.
Oh, really? Really?
Mark, do you?
Okay. This
Have we even figured it out
conversation-
yet?
Yeah. Let's,
We
all right, let's
found
bring
it.
this off the rails. We're
happened?
way off in Neverland here.
We got anything going on this week? What you want to talk about?
Yeah. I mean, Black Friday is going to be wild.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. Lit,
Yeah.
as the kids say.
The kids stay lit. Yeah.
Kids on the street.
So- We are. I know we've been kind of teasing it the whole week and well, whole month, I should say, not the whole week, but we are launching a course, an Amazon course called Anonymous Influencer that we are all practicing it. And everyone who's gotten through all the steps so far, some of us are still in the penalty box, but everyone's got it is seeing success. And it's gonna be on. There's a Scotty. Why don't you just talk about the webinar? Maybe not.
What?
I don't. You look like you were spacing out. No,
No,
we're
I'm
hosting.
I'm
We're
looking
hosting
for the link.
webinar
I'm
on
looking for the
Friday,
link,
Black
and
Friday.
you want me to multitask, and I'm literally like, how do you fucking copy this thing? How
Yeah,
do you copy?
At 3 Eastern, we're going to be holding our first live of Black Friday, which will run about an hour to an hour and a half long, where we're going to reveal kind of the reason why you should be taking advantage of a certain trend that's happening right before your eyes. So if you guys want to know exactly, just go to anonymousinfluencer.com/join. Sign up for the register
Slash
for
register. It's not
Yeah,
join. Register.
Oh, it's not join anymore.
No, it's later.
Oh, that's later. Never mind.
Later.
/register.
Don't go to join.
Don't
Whatever.
go to
Yeah.
join.
Don't go to join. /register and sign up. I promise you guys are going to learn something.
You're gonna also find out why we have been spending so many sleepless nights putting this stuff together for you, because I was not aware just how much shit goes into this type of operation, and without these guys here, none of this would happen. With all their energy and their expertise, and they're just fucking killing it. And yeah, it's just been impressive to watch, and was a privilege to watch it, how everybody was diving in doing shit. So
Yeah. Hey, you're running point on the next one now. Hope you took notes.
Scotty, we'll meet up and we'll
know
do
I'll
it
say
together.
okay, but it's all on you when it falls to pieces. I mean, really, whose fault is it, right? Really?
That's true.
I
No,
think-
seriously though.
I was going to say some of the biggest benefits I feel like out of all of this are the fact that we are going to all meet up and we're going to create some fucking awesome ads.
Yes.
Oh yeah. They're going to be
Yeah.
like, just think like Old Spice is where I think our creative direction's going to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
Might even have a
Old
jingle, I
Spice
don't
and
know.
Liquid Death. Like,
Yes.
Yep.
And,
Merge the two.
Dr. Squatch and all
Basically any Harmon Brothers spot.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to look like.
Yep.
With
No.
some minor trolling.
Oh yeah. But like only trolling, like really niche trolling though.
So pay attention. Pay close attention. Rewatch it as many times as you can.
Rewatch it, share it, post it, tag us. We don't care.
Yeah.
But no,
Oh.
actually going back to it, I mean, launching launching an info product, especially at this scale, is a crazy undertaking.
Yeah.
And I know people kind of like, I told people I had 4 other partners on this, and they were like, we're all punching together, and they're like, this is like, why is there so many people? I was like, you can't fucking do it in 2 months without that many people. Like, that's why. Like,
Just the
we
amount of
wanted to
shit,
just-
like Reagan's skill set of finding shit that I guarantee you, like 95% of the people out there who think they may have figured something out will never ever find, because she presses buttons and just clicks things and finds shit. And then Dom, Jamar, putting together all kinds of, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Jason-
whatever
Jason's
game
over
it is
there,
they're
like,
playing,
Jason's
different
still
animal.
Just
I
fucking,
thought-
it's good.
I always describe Dom as like a Rain Man of marketing.
Could you imagine if we did drugs
love
like
this.
Adderall or
This is
something?
just fun to me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It was
is-
fun, but like you were like ta 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 ta, and then Jamar's like, yeah, but then do this ta ta ta, and Jason's going ta 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 ta, and Reagan's going, oh, but don't forget ta 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 ta, and I'm like,
Ta, 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 ta.
I come in and bring a
about
hammer
how
to
all this came
everything.
together.
That's all I'm good for. I come here to break things.
Yeah, and if
That's
you
my
can
job.
break them, I haven't done my job enough.
yeah.
That's how it works. I
The
have to break
benefit.
up- What?
I was going to say the benefit as a group is that we've been able to test a lot of things and go down rabbit holes individually, but then come back with what we find.
Yeah.
Right. So
Absolutely.
we've just been, it's really been intense since like the beginning, Dom. I would say since like late August, early September. I feel like we've just been like bird dogging and just trying to figure out this entire program. And there's still, so much to learn and so much that's coming.
Yeah.
But I feel like we have figured out many pieces, especially Jason recently.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We're figuring out some pieces to this puzzle and the AI puzzle, and we're going to use it to our advantage inside of our program.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's again, that's something that would not have happened if any one of us individually tried to take it by itself.
No.
Because there's that whole like you almost everyone becomes a specialist at that point. If you're trying to launch a course or you're trying to launch a program on your own, you're a generalist. You're only going to go so deep on each individual aspect.
Right.
If there's a team, everyone becomes a specialist.
Yeah.
And I know you guys like to talk to me about Rain Man, but I had no idea what I was doing in high level a month ago. Like literally I made a course on how to use it, but I was only knew surface level stuff. Just from sheer just volume and repetition and breaking stuff and making a mess is how I really learned high level, or any
And now-
software really is like that.
Now every few minutes online, it's like Christmas morning. You're like, whoa, you can do this now, and you're in the chat.
In the,
Oh yeah.
Mark going, oh, yeah.
in that process, you fell in love with high level because you're discovering all of these added things that you can do. So
Yes. We tried to start this on another software, which is not quite done yet. And I was just like, you know what, let's just do that. Well, we talked about this, like 2 weeks ago or five episodes in the future, where we
Yeah.
built an entire thing in 6 hours. I think I put the
We're not allowed to
bones
we're-
together.
We're
You
still
had
not
to-
allowed to say ClickFunnels 2.0 is shit and it's not ready for production and nobody.
you
should
had
use
the
it. We're not.
you,
supposed to?
Yeah.
you had
Oh.
you had the framework to the program done in one afternoon.
Yeah.
Dom.
Yeah.
Like
A framework. There was a lot of
The
missing
framework.
pieces.
there were missing pieces, but a lot of the necessary pieces were there.
That's true. So
Hey.
it was easy. And that when I say that, like, I didn't think high level was ever really built for speed. I mean, that was proof that it is a software built for speed. Let's be honest.
Let me ask you about
Framework
that.
of an
though.
entire info product in an afternoon.
You
Like
tried to break it.
some of the things that you are finding and uncovering, did that old software, did they even like
No.
sell it that they could do that? We know they can't. I mean, we
Just
know
immediately
it's
no.
not broken.
I hadn't even opened this box. Immediately no.
Inside that box though, that the box does have some good information in it. Just
Oh,
don't use
yeah.
the software.
Yeah, it's got a really good T-shirt too.
I mean,
Yeah. Look,
I'm
the
here for the
marketing
t-shirt.
education is phenomenal.
stay warm, keep looking homeless. You're good.
Yeah, that's it. I'm here for it. I'll just keep being the hype man. I know my role. I understand my assignment.
Hey, look,
Yeah,
and you're
so
crushing
what?
it.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
by the way,
Yep.
anybody listening to this who's got ads experience, who knows? I just learned that ads are supposed to be running between $5 and $7 a lead for a webinar in a high ticket make money space. Reagan's Creative's running at $1.75 right now on Reels. Like,
Hell
come
yeah.
on. Ridiculous. And I picked like the most generic, like competitive hashtags and targeting too, just to see where the data would come in at. And with
Learn
short form video,
content first.
Yeah.
yes.
And the greatest thing too also is that you can test copy organically, and if it works organically, it's going to work paid. So you almost
Yes.
save money on the back end. So
Yes. Well, we did talk about that in one of these future episodes. Brand performance.
So good. So good.
If something works organically, it will end up working paid.
yes, every time.
And
Every
Reagan,
time.
how many views are you up to with that one organically?
236,000, I believe.
Damn.
That's a
There we go.
successful.
How many comments?
I started responding to them
Are
today.
you over 5,000 comments?
Oh, yeah. 5,853.
Dang.
Yeah. So that is clearly something that resonated, and then we ran it paid and it converted.
Yeah.
And we're testing another version of it very, very shortly.
Yes.
Different, little tweak in the copy, in the message, but I think collectively that one will do similar.
Nice.
I hate to cut my side of the party short, but I have to go run errands because I don't know how to function in society.
Have a happy
I
turkey
wish
day.
you all a very happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you Friday. If you're listening and you're not hanging out with us on Friday, highly suggest you come hang out with us. You will learn something. And if nothing else, it'll be a lot of fun because we're all going to be hyped.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it'll be fun.
rock and roll, guys. Have an awesome Thanksgiving. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Reagan.
Yeah.
Yeah.